So I fear we have an epidemic on our hands. Far too many creators are labeling all secondhand clothing shops as thrift stores when that's simply not the case. But that's okay, because I'm gonna break it down for you. These are the differences between the 5 main categories of secondhand clothing shops. First up, we have proper, capital T, thrift stores. Thrift stores sell donated or last stop before the landfill items. The selection is gonna be really unpredictable. You'll have to do some digging. It'll be a combination between fast fashion and even some vintage hidden gems, but these are your Goodwills, your Savers, your Salvation Armies, even your mom and pop church basement type shops. Now, thrift stores are not to be confused with consignment shops. Consignment shops sell items on behalf of individuals, and those individuals do not get paid until the item sells. The quality is more consistent, and the prices sit somewhere between thrift and retail. For my North Carolina folks, this is going to be your Thrift Pony in Charlotte or your Snob Shop in Winston-Salem. Now, consignment stores are different from buy-sell-trade shops. Buy-sell-trade shops buy directly from individuals for cash or store credit upfront, and then they resell them on their behalf. The selection is usually very current, very trendy, and again, these prices will sit somewhere between thrift and retail. These are going to be your places like Plato's Closet, Uptown Cheapskate, or if you're local to the Triangle like me, your Roomers. And then we have curated vintage shops. Curated vintage shops hand select their pieces based off of era, style, or quality. You're paying for the curation, the quality, and the curator's knowledge of the piece. And because of that, the prices are going to be a little higher than your consignment or your buy-sell-trade shops, but usually still lower than retail. This is where you can find some really one-of-a-kind pieces. In the Triangle, that's going to be your Flying Apple vintage, your Gibson Girl vintage, or your Durham Vintage Collective, which technically has multiple individual curators in the same shop. Now, similarly, but still different, we have antique malls. Antique malls are large spaces with individual vendors that have their own booth. Basically, a bunch of mini curated vintage shops all within the same big building. Antique mall vendors usually focus on older or collectible pieces, and because of that, the prices and the quality are going to vary from vendor to vendor. This is going to be your places like the Cheshire Cat Gallery or Trunk Show in Raleigh. So now that you know the difference, let me know your favorite secondhand shop in the comments below.